Hey everyone, welcome to Smart Investing. It is 4:10. Markets have closed today, but today's video is going to be about the banking services sector. We're going to continue that. I'm not going to do 5 stocks. I'm only going to do 3. Let me just show you guys something real quick. So for this last one that I'm going to go over, I don't know when, but I'm assuming this ticker symbol, they acquired this other ticker symbol, this other bank. I don't know if it was before the SVB fiasco and all that, but the original ticker symbol that I had was BXS, and that was Bank Corp South, something, or Southern Bank Corp. I believe the name was Bank Corp South. And basically, this company took over, this banking system took over, CADE. I don't know if it was, I think it was a merge. We could read about it and see what happens. But anyways, I'm just going over these 3 stocks. And again, I'm letting you know that BXS has been acquired from CADE. So we're going to go over that and then just look up the rest of these stocks. So first one up is LC. I have this one under my meme stock. I'm sorry to say, I don't like meme stocks. Some people might hate me for it. Other people might like me for it. But the numbers don't lie. I'm a numbers guy. I look at it for what it is. And if the facts show, then the facts show. Really, there's no point of arguing if the numbers are on the paper. You know, you just can't argue with facts. So as for LC, let's just look into that. Let's see what's going on. Today was actually a big day. I just want to show you guys a quick chart. So very, very stable here. Let me go back. Let me go back and show you something. So today was the Fed chairman speaking today. Remained flat. Then you can see these. This wasn't a big move right here. But as soon as this leg went down, that was actually a move to the downward side. These numbers right here for the negative, they really mean not much today, because yesterday was a day that was positive and it was closer to the 2% range. So obviously we canceled yesterday's numbers with this going down, if you know what I mean. So yesterday we went up much higher than it went down. So honestly, it made no sense because everybody was so damn bullish. I don't know why. The market could go to hell and the world could go to hell and people are still bullish. I don't know why. Honestly, there's just too much stupidity out there, to be honest. I don't know why people are being stupid for their own selfish reasons when the fact remains in the numbers. So anyhow, you can see here, close to 5,000 stocks have declined out of the total of about 7,000. That's a big majority. Yesterday was the reverse. About 5,000 were positive, and around 1,500 were negative. So again, that evens it out from yesterday. So we still have this whole week. It should have been, the last 2 weeks should have been a downtrend. I don't know why the hell people were so bullish. Even the Fed was a little bullish with the whole bailout plan. But anyhow, I just think people are spending money for the wrong reasons, stupid reasons, selfish reasons. It makes no sense overall. Even if the market didn't exist, it's just retarded. But hopefully reality can play a big role, because in the long run, that's what ultimately decides. So anyhow, we're gonna look at Lending Club. It's a meme stock. It's rated on my meme stock. I don't like meme stocks, so obviously it's a huge downgrade. But we're gonna look at the numbers. So 52-week high, 52-week low, difference of about $10. Market cap is only at 719 million, very small cap. Earnings per share 2.75, close to 3. No dividends, so this is not a dividend stock. PE ratio is only at 2.45. So these are definitely weak numbers. I wouldn't say bad, they're just very weak. You can see for this whole year, downtrend. So nobody can say that the bank has been failing this year, the start of January, because the proof is in the pudding, as they say. Ever since last year, this stock has been selling down, selling off, whatever you want to call it. It's been downtrending. So there it is. Again, on the first page, I have weak numbers all over here. Very weak numbers. Again, even on the 5-year, had that nice move up. Fake rally. Again, 2020 and 2021. Those were times where people were throwing money away because interest rates were low and they were pumping the stock market. Again, at least 3 times more money thrown into the stock market, 3 times more in debt, 3 times to 4 times in leverage, which is insane. Moving on to the analysis. So we're going to look at the analysis. Obviously, 43% has a hold. 60% has a buy. I wouldn't be surprised if all these stupid ass analysts all of a sudden want to start recommending stocks in a downtrend when they're so late on this call. They're so late on the decision when I've been doing the banking sector for like a year and a half already. So obviously you're late to the party and all the drinks are gone and the girls are gone. Everything is gone and you're late to the party. And we're just moving on to the next one for this channel. So anyhow, value is the strongest strategy that it's saying. But what else comes with that value? Yes, it's at a cheap price, but what am I buying? Am I buying growth, quality, or income? What am I getting here? Growth, income, or just momentum for trading? It's not even worth trading. I don't see growth in it. Income is horrible. So obviously, even the analysis for the quants failed. The chart on this, ultimately they have failed on every time frame. 1 day, 5 day, 1 month. Like, it's on a downtrend. So even the fundamentals, I don't even have to look at it. Because through quants and the charting, it already tells me it's a very weak stock and it might do worse. It will. It's just a matter of time when it will do worse. Earnings estimates, they're rating that for Q1 2023. They lowered expectations and they lowered that guidance to 8 cents. Q1 2023. Definitely the stock is a no-go. Don't add it to the watch list. If you have it, take it off. Horrible stock. Like I said, it's a meme stock. I wouldn't suggest looking into meme stocks. If you need a whole list, I do have a list. I might share that later on down the line. But as of now, we're going over the next 2 stocks. Next stock is DCOM, DCOM ticker symbol. Gonna look at the first page here. So 52-week high and low. It has some range, better than most that I've seen. Market cap still pretty weak. Earnings are decent. Dividend, I don't know if that can sustain. Dividend yield at 4.29. PE is way too low. So we have the 5-year pretty much breaking even. Then right here in a downtrend. Chart looks bad. First page looks between weak and normal. I mean, it's not much going on, I can say. It just looks like it's just sitting there waiting to fail, pretty much. But it's just not on the top of the list to fail. It's like further down the line. Not necessarily very weak numbers, but it's just sitting there. I don't even know how else to explain it. I mean, it's doing okay for now, but ultimately, time will tell. But again, compared to other stocks, it's not all that. I'm sure there's stronger stocks than that. Highest rating is values at 7.78, close to 7.8. So obviously, it's telling me that it's cheap. Again, what am I buying? Looking at the market cap, it's not that big of a company. Very small. It's gonna fail. Ongoing guidance, Q1 for 2023. They're putting that guidance for 85 cents. It's been lowered from at least $1. So you're looking at around 20 cents down that it has been downgraded for those earnings estimates. Looking at the quant, let me just look at one more thing. So obviously it's cheap, but what else am I buying? Am I buying for the long term, short term, and for income, or what? It's not good for trading. Growth, it's not telling me much. Income is awful. Definitely not a stock you want to have in your watch list. So I'm saying no to that one as well. I said it in my previous videos. These banking companies, they're awful. And we're going to move on to the next one. I don't even have to look at fundamentals. Just decide that. So again, CADE, they acquired this new company. They did it when they did it, I guess, at a good time. Because now they're actually a small cap company. They're not a micro cap company. So this company's shares actually dropping, obviously, for the price and the market cap. I think they will survive. There's going to be turbulent time for things coming to worse, but this looks like a company that's last on the list to fail. 52-week high and low, not a big difference. Doesn't look good. Earnings are pretty weak. PE ratio, I'm surprised. It's not too weak, but it's there. 8.5. Not too bad, so it's at a discount. Obviously, they had a merger, and then for Wall Street analysts, they don't seem too crazy about this stock either. What can we do with this stock when it comes to strategy, long-term, short-term? The income is what's showing me at a rate of 7.08. So it's telling me you're getting your bang for your buck. So let me think, 94 cents out of $20, round it off to $1. So for every $20, you're getting $1. Again, 4.5%. It's not bad, but let's see if they actually cut the dividend or not. They actually raised the dividend by a penny, which is not bad. And it seems like it can do okay. So looking at the list, they're consistent in paying dividends, which ain't bad. And then for the financials, they've missed the last two big time, especially the last one big time. So even though they downgraded the earnings estimates, I don't know, maybe 5 cents lower, these are still big numbers to pull off looking at the earnings estimates. So obviously, sooner or later, this month is coming to a close, so this quarter is going to come to a close. So definitely many companies are already going to report the Q1. And so next 3 months, it's going to be rough, very rough. And again, looking at the numbers, this stock, it's not even worth it. But let's look at the news, because I know this company has taken over and merged. Originally, they were known as BXS, Bancorp South. I forgot the full name, but I know it's Bancorp South. And here it is. Let's look at the news here. So, improved asset quality and merger integration. And look, this was back in October. So you can actually see this is way before the bankruptcy with the fiasco again with the Silicon Valley Bank and all that. It says for the past 5 years, CAD has not been profitable. So that's actually bad news. And even though now they started to become profitable with this major news, again, with the fiasco, it's going to drive this price down. And again, they made it just in the nick of time to survive. And even though they're last on the list, they can hold out for a little bit. But this company is going to have trouble. I don't know. What did I do here? Oops. I must have... clicked on that by accident. So I apologize for holding you guys up. So I want to finish this up and just pick out one piece of news and read about it. Let's look at the latest. I think I want to read this one. So let's read this one here with the integration and see what that says. It says, please view news in the app. I thought I was on the app. Just waiting for it to load. Well, come on. It should be showing me. Let's try it again. It didn't load up, so I apologize. We'll try it again with the MT Newswire. So it's not showing me. Let's move on to the related one. So anyhow, all you guys have to know is that so yeah, like I said, CADE has taken over BXX. That's pretty much all I have for you guys. Again, this is not gonna be something crazy, even though they have taken over, and it is a good sign that they have done the acquisition and all that. But again, it's just not good enough news to make the stock even better or anything. We'll look at the next piece of news, see what they say about that, and read. So, okay, we got some of the latest news. Moving on to the next one. So, these are the big shots. Here you have the CEO and the executive vice chairman. Who's the CEO? So he's the CEO. Whoops. Come on. Okay, cancel, whatever. Give me some news, free news. Come on, there we go. So it looks like he's the CEO. And he's the vice. So there we go. They completed the merger nearly a year ago, and integration has been successful and all that. That's all I need to know. The numbers will show later on. Again, that's the only bit of news that they gave me. That's still good enough. I don't need to dig in a little more than that. And that should just help enough for that. So again, that's all I have for you guys. So none of these stocks are added to a watch list. Again, this one might take a little bit longer to go down. I don't think it's gonna fail. It might hold up. I think it'll hold up, but again, it's already completed that merger, and again, they did it before the fiasco, and I think they'll do fine and still be alive. But again, they're gonna have a bumpy road for this quarter and the next coming quarters. So that's all I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys in a few more days. I've been pretty busy. I have a life like always. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.